dummy.
Great day. Welcome to the House of Masculinity. I'm Black Jack. Hey, it's Thursday, April 6, 2023. And we in the stronghold of the Naga Salute. Shout out to my comrade, Tribe Up Managa. Peace to the whole tribe. Peace to the brothers and sisters out there. Everybody that's been supporting the House of Masculinity. Hit that like button, Managa. Share the video, subscribe to every Naga you know. And if you want to support monetarily, we got the Cash App at the top of the screen. Cash.app/$ House of Masculinity Salute. You can also support by going over there to www.strictlyformanagas.com. You can check out some of the merchandise we got on deck. Like this fly Young Naga t-shirt I got on right now. Hey, they over there for the low price of $19.99. Spend $20 with your boy. Support the House of Masculinity Salute. If you fuck with the tribe. If you like the video, if you like what we talking about, hit the like button. If you a $5 Indian, hit the dislike. If you a fake ass red man, hit the dislike. The only red man I know is Reggie Noble and Red Fox.
You big dummy.
And we talking real Indians, y'all. We ain't talking no pretendians. We ain't talking about no $5 fakers. We talking about the American Naga. Salute. I got 4 Nagas watching. We ought to have 4 likes or 2 likes and 2 dislikes. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like if you a real nigga. If you a real Naga. Hit that dislike if you a pretender. Salute. And we about to dig in the show. And by the way, the title of tonight's show is The Other Slavery, the uncovered story of Indian enslavement in America. And we talking about Indians, we talking about people that look like the Caribbeans on this thumbnail. Meeting with the colonizers. Yeah, history is a funny thing. If you look for the truth, it ain't that hard to find. We're gonna talk about it, yeah. We're gonna talk about it, yeah. The other slavery, the uncovered story of Indian enslavement in America. And I'm gonna be reading from a book that I purchased, and that's the name. The title of the night show is the actual title of this book I'm reading from. And the book was written by Andres Reséndez. And we're gonna focus on chapter 11 out of the book tonight. We ain't gonna read the whole book, of course. Y'all done thumb my way through it. I ain't quite finished it. But we ain't gonna read the whole book tonight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all like that. But we're gonna focus on chapter 11 because there's something very important in there. And then I want to talk about it. We're talking about the other slavery, the uncovered story. Because, you know, they swept it under the rug. You know what I'm saying?
You big dummy.
You know, they put their skeletons in the closet, you know. They told you all the slaves was from Africa. But we know better. We done did the research on that. We saw they barely had 300,000 so-called slaves from Africa that come to the United States. And we saw that they enslaved 5 million native people.
You big dummy.
Salute. We know the truth. We saw the rise in the Negro population after 1808 in the colonial states when they made you citizens and they started counting you on their censuses. You no longer was in your villages. They moved you into their colonies, in their 13 colonies. They made you a citizen. Now you a citizen of the U.S. and you gave the consent to be governed. Yeah, we looked at the Negro population, the growth of it after they banned the import of anybody after 1807. But we're going to talk about it. We got 6 noggins watching. We ought to have 6 likes. Y'all hit that like button, man. Try but my noggin, hit that like button. I know we might got some fakers watching us because they be hating, you know what I'm saying? They be hating. Hey, but it's all good. We know who the real noggins is. We're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. And like I say, I'm going to read from this book. This ain't nothing. I know usually I pull up documents off Google or Wikipedia or wherever they may be on the internet, and I read from them and show y'all the stuff. But tonight I'm gonna read some actual. You ain't gonna get this on the internet. You gotta actually buy the book, you know, download it or pay for the download. However, but I bought the hard copy and I'm gonna read from it. But I did take a shot of a couple of pages we're gonna read from. So y'all can read along if you want to. You know, because a book a day keep a dummy away.
You big dummy. And
we always got our third eye open and we won't go for no third eye mind tricks over here. Salute.
Yes.
So let's get into this book and I'm going to put it up for y'all to see it too. All right, let's take a look, shall we? All right, right now we're looking at let me put it in place where y'all can really see everything. Yeah, like I say, the title of this book is the title of the show. The Other Slavery, the Enslavement, the Uncovered Story of Indian Enslavement in America. Not African enslavement, of Indian enslavement in America. That's the title of the book. You know, and I got the book probably for less than $10. I forgot what I ordered this one for. But hey, if y'all want to read along, I got the page 1 of chapter 11 up already. A new era of Indian bondage. Salute.
You big dummy.
Let's talk about it. The American occupation of the West did not reduce the enslavement of Indians. It ain't reduced it, it increased it. They're telling you right here. They say the American occupation of the West did not reduce the enslavement of Indians. In fact, the arrival of American settlers rekindled the traffic of them. Conditions varied from place to place, of course. As the gold rush played out, California experienced the greatest demand for cursed Indian labor, but other territories had similar experiences. Easterners who had never participated in the market for Indians became immersed in it just by virtue of relocating to the West. The Mormons began arriving in Utah in 1847. Oh, the Mormons. Ain't that a coinky dink? Oh, they want to come and bring their missions and say, let's make you study Zeus, Jesus. Let's make a Christian, let's make a Mormon out of you, so we can enslave you in perpetual servitude doing diverses. You know, the doctrine of discovery, they call you a heathen, a savage. We went and looked at all the artifacts, we know. Yeah, but the Mormons began arriving in Utah, right? In 1847, and attained a resident population of 40,000 by 1860, and 86,000 by 1870. Scattered in settlements all around the Great Salt Lake and south of it, they eked out a living in the desert with considerable difficulty. So it was difficult for the Mormons. Yeah, I bet they couldn't survive without the help of the Naga. Salute.
You big dummy.
Shouldn't have helped their ass. We shouldn't have let them die. Hey, all my real Nagas, hit that like button. And if you're a fake $5 Indian, hit the dislike. Bitch, if you're on the Dawes Road, hit the dislike. But we're going to keep it moving. It said, with respect to slavery, the Church of Jesus, the Church of Zeus, right? Zeus Christ. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints had no set doctrine when it came to slavery, right? It said, however, Brigham Young, the undisputed Mormon leader, believed that slavery had always been a part of the human condition. Eve partook of the forbidden fruit, and this made a slave of her, he affirmed in a major speech. Adam hated very much to have her taken out of the Garden of Eden, and now our old daddy says, I believe I will eat of the fruit and become a slave too. This was the first introduction of slavery upon the earth. Young went out to explain how Cain murdered his brother Abel, and for this crime God put a special mark on all of Cain's descendants. Watch for the hijack. They're going to try to call you a Canaanite. Right? It said he put on the mark of all Cain's descendants. You will see it on the countenance of every African. You see that? But you ain't no African. But they want to claim all the Africans Canaanites, right? They want to claim that the dark-skinned Africans is Canaanites, right? They say they put a mark on it, right? That's what they say, right? Now we're going to go to the next page. And I want y'all to follow along, because this something I want to focus on here. And watch the hijack. It say, you will see it on the countenance of every African you ever did see upon the face of the earth, or ever will see. Some of the earliest Mormon pioneers possessed black slaves, and the Compromise of 1850, a set of congressional bills designed to diffuse a confrontation between slave and free states, permitted Utah to decide whether to legalize chattel slavery by popular sovereignty. Interestingly, Mormons had an explanation for the perceived characteristics of the Indian slaves they encountered in the West. According to the Book of Mormon, in ancient times, different tribes of Israelites crossed to the New World. No, they ain't crossed to the New World. They was here since the beginning. They're telling it to you in reverse. It said, interestingly, Mormons had an explanation for they said they got an explanation for the perceived characteristics of the Indian slaves they encountered. The perceived characteristics, what they mean by that, y'all? The perceived characteristics of the Indian slaves they encountered in the West. What the characteristics of the Indian slaves was. This? That's what was so interesting. According to the Book of Mormon, in ancient times, different tribes of Israelites crossed to the New World. These tribes warred with each other until the only survivors were the descendants of the Lamani. For this reason, Mormons often refer to Indians as Lamanites. Alright, so you want to call them Lamanites, he want to call them Canaanites on the one hand, say they black, slaves, say they dark like the Africans. You know they Israelites. But let's continue. Watch this hijack. These tribes warred with one another until the only survivors were the descendants of Lamani. That's a lie. He's saying the only descendants were the Lamanites. So he's saying the tribe of Judah gone. He's saying the tribe of Benjamin gone. The tribe of Levi gone. Hey, salute the Taz Code, the CEO. Salute tribe up. Salute the Taz Code up in the house. And he trying to say the Lamanites killed off all the rest of the Israelites. They killed off Judah. They killed off Benjamin. They killed off Levi. They killed off Solomon. They killed off everybody. That's what he's saying. We know that's a lie. Salute to the real tribe of Israel in the house. All monogamous. He said they war with one another. He said for this reason Mormons often refer to the Indians as the Lamanites. So he say the Lamanites was the only Israelites left, right? And he say they referring to the Indians as them, not the Africans, right? They say you dog like the African, right? They say y'all blend well. They say like the Africans, the Lamanites were cursed by God. Y'all see that? He say like the African, he said the Lamanites, they were cursed by God. They is blackity black. So the Indians was cursed by God like the Africans. That's what you're saying? You saying we all cursed by God when we the blessed ones?
Biatch, you big dummy.
Naga is the seed of God, motherfucker. You talking about cursed by God. You think I let a punk ass pale-faced Mormon tell me what you think a pale-faced Mormon, Neanderthal, genetic monkey gonna be able to tell me, the original man, what the design of the Most High is and who his seed is or ain't? Bitch, please.
Biatch.
It say like the Africans, the Lamanites were cursed by God. He say the Hamites and the Shemites is cursed by God. He say the Hamites and the real Shemites cursed by God. This is what he's saying. They assumed a dark and loathsome countenance, and over the centuries grew fierce and warlike. Cut off from the teachings of God, the Lamanites became a degraded people. Now, it's some truth to that. Teacher 777 in the house. Salute teacher 777 way up. It's some truth to what he just said. The descendants of the Israelites cut off by the teachings of the Most High Hawa and the Lamanites. And let's check out the Lamanites and put in Israelites. He said cut off from the teachings of Hawa, of the Most High. The Israelites became a degraded people. What are we looking like now? A lot of our women, not all of them, but a lot of them can't go somewhere without twerking. What are young men looking like? A lot of feminist actions going on. A lot of our young men doing all this degenerate activity. It's truth to what he just said on that part, and I'll be the first to admit it. He say the Israelites, or he say the Lamanites though, became a degraded people. But since they were originally from the blood of Israel, original man, the blood of Israel, ain't that a coinky-dink? And therefore God's chosen people, so Kanye was right. So Kanye was right all this time, right? So who else was right? So Kyrie was right then, Yeah. I ain't write it. I just read it to you. Andres, get mad, go try to cancel Andres Resendes. You can't cancel him. Yeah. He said the Israelites cursed by God and assumed a dark and loathsome countenance, and over the centuries grew fierce and warlike. Cut off from the teachings of the Most High, the Lamanites became a degraded people. But since they were originally from the blood of Israel and therefore God's chosen people, there was a glimmer of hope. One day the Lamanites could blossom as the rose on the mountains, as Wilford Woodruff. And who's the fuck is Wilford Woodruff? Wilford Woodruff to judge the Israelites. Call you Lamanites, they know who you is. They want to code it all up. Managa. You know what I'm saying? We pay attention though. We don't go for no third eye mind tricks. We know they be lying. They blend the lie with the truth. Try to throw you off the right path. And we on the path for the righteousness. We walking up right with the Most High. And we gonna honor our father and our mother. We're going to run that paragraph back one more time. If you want to know where we're reading from, we at the second paragraph right here where my mouth says. If you want to read it for yourself. And we're going to tell the pretenders to read them in week, my Naga. Read them in week. When you're talking American Indian, we talking the Naga. Salute, like these Carib Indians right here. You can easily find this photo for yourself. It's Carib Indians. Type in Carib Indians meet with the white man. No,
you big dummy.
Carib Indians meeting with the British, looks like. The red coats, right? That's what the real Indian look like. But we on chapter 11, second page, second paragraph. I'm gonna go over it one more time for monogas in the back, rolling up their medical, doing whatever you're doing, monogas, pouring up your cup. Hey, but if you're pouring up your cup, you should have got the Naga cup, the strictly for monoga cup. He said the Chama vase on that bitch. It got, look at it. You see that? You see that? It got a Naga on there, the American Naga, the real American, and it's a Mayan vase, right? Get your Mayan vase on and pour your drink up in there. I need to make some ashtrays for my Nagas that be rolling up their little peace pipe. Hey, but interestingly, the Mormons had an explanation for the perceived characteristics of the Indian slaves, not African slaves. It clearly says Indian slaves. I should have took a red highlight and highlighted it. It says for the Indian slaves, the Mormons had an explanation. They say the Mormons said we can explain this. We can explain these black ass Indian niggers, Negroes, blacks, mulattoes, colored people, non-whites. We can explain. The Mormons said, bitch, we can explain this. The Mormons had an explanation, y'all. He said right there. The Mormons said we can explain they perceived characteristics of these black motherfuckers. We know why they black. He say, according to, he say them, the Book of Mormon, he say in ancient times, the different tribes of the Israelites crossed over into America. They were just always there. He got it backwards. They went to Africa one day and played around over there. That's what he don't know. He said it in reverse. These tribes warred with one another until the only survivors were the descendants of the laymen. He said the Israelites went to duking it out with each other. He said Solomon and all of them been. He said the whole tribe of Israel went to war with each other. It was Royal Rumble, every man for himself. That's what he's saying. I ain't say it. He say like the Africans. He say the Israelites was cursed. That's what he said. He tried to slide in Lamanites, who he said the Israelites became. He say they was cursed like the Africans. He said they were black as fuck.
Biatch. You big dummy.
This what he said. This what the racist people said, y'all. That's why I keep using terms like nigga, nigar, negro, darky, blackie, color. Because that's what they was doing. And they was talking about the American Indians. I'm trying to make a point. That's why I do that. Because they did it. And I'm just saying what they documented. That's why YouTube can't do nothing about it. Every time I say nigga, 10 little niggas, nigars. Yeah, they called the Indians that, man. What they called your ancestors that? They ain't called no long neck Asian Reese's monkey looking Mongol that came across the Bering Strait, nigga. Don't get it twisted. They not the Indians. We talking about black people, so quote unquote black people, colors, colored only. Strictly for monogas. That's what we talking about here. Not no fake straight haired ass Indians. We talking about what the real artifacts show. No pretendians. He said they was Israelites. He said they was dark and loathsome countenance, and over the centuries grew fierce and warlike, cut off from the teachings of the Most High. He said the Israelites became degraded. He said, but since they were originally from the blood of Israel and therefore God's chosen people, this is what he's saying. He said, yeah. He said, like the Africans, the Lamanites was cursed. They was black as fuck. They was dark and loathsome. He said they were cursed. He said, so you cursed for being black. If I'm cursed for being black, what you is for lacking melanin? Or having leprosy, or being a leper, huh? But I'm the one cursed, so you got leprosy. You can't be in the sun too long, but I'm the one cursed. Yeah, picture that. Hey, we study real history over here. Monaga salute to the whole tribe. Tribe up, Monaga salute. Hit me in the chat, let me know. Yeah, hit that like button, hit that dislike. If you a $5 faker, hit that dislike. Hit the dislike, you $5 fake motherfucker, you. Hey, somebody hit the dislike. We got one. The $5 figure hit the dislike. I had 5 likes. We dropped down to 4. Salute. Peace to the disliker. Yeah, they call you out. I know they be in here watching. That's why we got 9 knockers. We ought to have 9 likes. If we got 9 knockers and we ain't got 9 likes, I know we got some bitch ass knockers and some pretendians in here. I know only the real knockers hitting the like button. So it is what it is. You know, if you're a $5 fake Indian, you know, if you're pretending, sit your $5 ass down for the tribe make change.
Biatch. You big dummy.
Yeah, I be dissing on them fake Asians and shit. I be dissing them. I don't give a fuck. They be dissing us. Say them niggas ain't Indians. Them niggas of Seminoles. They was slaves of the real Seminoles. Bitch, you ain't a real Seminole. Cause if you was a real Seminole, you would agree that your ancestors were slaves and that your ancestors was niggers or Negroes. But they're not, are they? Because you with the colonizer, you came across the Bering Strait, motherfucker. And I'm coming at y'all. Straight beef. I want all the smoke. Bring it. We can talk. We can have a conversation. We can duke it out in the street. We can talk about it on YouTube. But y'all ain't finna just rob us of our identity and think we gonna lay down and let y'all do it and slide. I ain't gonna say nothing. Bitch, please. I knock the feathers off your head. Fake Indian. Where y'all at? Hey, my Nagas. We got 8 Nagas watching. Some people that got in their feelings. I done ran them off, y'all. Salute. They were eavesdropping on the real Naga. They trying to slide up in the tribe. They trying to, look, let me show y'all how they trying to slide up in the tribe. Fake Indians always coming on my channel because they be looking at my titles and saying, what is this nigger talking about? Let's go over here and check this nigger out and see if we can get him canceled. That's what they be doing. It ain't gonna work though. I'm gonna show you what they be looking like, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me get my shit right. Instead of hijack try to hit me. Let me show y'all what they be looking like. When they wanna come over here and shit, can't even like another video. Let me show y'all what they be looking like though. Fake monkey ass. They be jealous because they be jealous because the history don't talk about them, it's talking about us, and they know it's telling the truth. They want to try to kick the Nagas out the tribe, all kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Real Naga shit. Let me stroll now, man. Let me look at all these real Nagas. Look at these real Indians, right? These the real Indians. Salute.
You big dummy.
Pretendians. Where them pretendians at, y'all? Gold Negus. Hey, I'm finna drop the gold negres. The gold negres. $5 Indians, right? You fake ass people. If you look like this, you ain't no real Indian. If you in here watching and you look like this, I know you ain't hit the like button. I know your bitch ass ain't hit the like button, but you in here. Your mic ass can let the door not hit you where the most high split you. All I care, you know what I'm saying? I'm strictly for my Nagas, you know what I'm saying? I'm strictly for my Nagas. Straight up, tribe up my Nagas. Hey, let me stroll now, I know. Look at all this work, man. I'm documenting this work for y'all, man. So y'all can just point it out for anybody who want to come at you. That's why they don't really want to say nothing. They come in here and they don't hit the like button, but they ain't going to say nothing, though. Because they know we got all the receipts. They know we got all the facts. Y'all was slaves of the Indians. Yeah, the Indians was the slaves. You big dummy. Telling on yourself. You colonizer. You an Asian colonizer. We know y'all quadruple teamed us. We know y'all was all over here, man. We know what happened. You ain't the real one. Yeah, this how they be creeping in the chat, y'all. This how the $5 Indians be coming in here. Let me show y'all. Hold on, let me get out the way. Let me get my ugly ass out the way. Let me show y'all something. Salute. Bango. That's how they creeping in here. Can't even hit the motherfucking like, bitch. Hit the like, you $5 fake nigga. Hit the like, you fake Naga. I'm saying, crowd buck. Hey, Robin Nelson, salute. Salute to Kevin too. Salute to all my real Nagas. Tell them again, big bro. Set a $5 ass down before we make change in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's that Florida boy shit. Yeah, that was my salute, my Naga. Salute. Hey, and my Robin Nelson got the bows and arrows up on y'all ass, man. Y'all playing with us, trying to slide up in the house, can't even hit the light. Y'all start creeping on America like this here. Looking like I don't know what you looking like. A merman. You know what I'm saying? Nagas over here chilling. We about to fire up the grill. Fire by barbacoa. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta creep up. Y'all smell that shit cooking way over there in Europe. They say, ah, damn, something smells good over there. Is that barbecue? Them niggas say, it's barbecue in there. Nigga, they got on their little ragged ass ship and came over here. Ain't that a bitch? And we so welcoming and open arms, you know. You know, they was musty. Like they said they didn't know how to bathe. They were like, y'all smell good. They was like, what is that? They was like, it's called perfume and cologne. Salute. Deodorant. They ain't have none. I mean, look it up.
You big dummy.
They learn how to bathe from the Indians. Yeah, man, it's a lot of hating on the Naga for a reason, cause you know you the chosen, you the chosen one, man. You the seed of the Most High. You the Israelites. It is the truth. Whether you know it or not, it's you. Why you think they hate you so much? Why you think they hate the Naga so much? Come on now. Why you hate the Naga so much? What's not to love about the Naga? Think about it. You want to be the Naga so bad. You're hating on the Naga so bad. Why? Ask yourself this. Why they don't give you a store and let you open up and sell stale chips and stale blunts to people without paying taxes? Because you ain't from Africa. Why they let the Africans do it? Why they don't like the Naga? What's going on? What it is, y'all hit me in the chat, let me know. Why they don't like the Naga, man? Is it you? Is you really the chosen one? What's the love about the Naga, man? Look at the Naga. What's not the love about that?
You big dummy.
Salute. You talk about the seed of the Most High here. The chosen seed. The golden negus. God's chosen seed. You want to call them cursed and all this bullshit, you're going to hell. Hey man, I'm Blackjack, man. This house of masculinity. Man, they gonna respect my house, or we gonna let the doorknob hit their ass, where the Most High split their ass every time. We throwing cheap shots, we throwing low blows, and we swinging on them. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If they get off our land, man, go back where y'all came from, bitch. Damn.
You big dummy.
Fuck, man. I'm out, y'all.